Mark, another big weekend for Te Akau Racing. You've got Trowbridge End. We haven't seen this horse for a little bit. What's he been up to?
Yeah, he had a trial at Taupo. I hope he was really happy with him. He's actually galloping in between races at Manawatu today, Wednesday, and he's spot on, and I think the 1400 will suit him nicely.
Yep. You've been happy with his progress leading into this?
Yeah, we just felt he didn't need to go to the Sistema. We just felt the bigger gap would suit him, and the 1400 also. Yep. And we just had that little trial at Taupo and the Triple A down there, just a day out more than anything, but Opie said he felt really well.
Yeah, on what we've seen through him through Karaka Millions and Manawatu Slippers, his form's good enough. What can you expect?
I think he'll be in the business end of the race. There's some nice horses obviously in the race, but he's been consistent all year, and he'll give his best as he always does.
Stephen, Group 1 racing this weekend with the size produce in New Zealand. First of all, Psycho heads that way, and a horse who's going into this race in the right sort of form too.
Yeah, really good. His first up run was terrific. Second up probably just found the track a little bit off for him. He really does want a good track. He probably only just got away with Wellington, but he's going really well. He's had his final gallop today, Wednesday, and he goes into it well, and hopefully a little bit of rain forecast for Saturday. Hopefully that doesn't come, and if he draws a good gate, he's got to be a real chance.
What did you ask of him in training today?
He just worked by himself. He worked over 1200, didn't ask for much for time, but he galloped well and pulled up clean.
Graham heading to the Group 1 Manawatu size produce this weekend with To Catch a Thief. Terrific run at Pukekohe. How's he come through?
Oh, really well. Like, he's put on weight. He's bright in the coat. He's just, I knew he'd improve. It's just first up run, and he's gone well. He's a little bit unlucky. Sort of didn't run a little bit closer. He sort of got held up at the wrong times, and that can happen in small fields.
The good thing, he's hitting the line nicely. The extra 200 metres of Awapuni should suit him. What's your take on that?
I think so, yeah. And that's in my mind, the horse is going to be a real nice 3-year-old, and he just needs a bit of ground. And we're always hoping we've got a Derby horse, and I think hopefully he's the one.
Andrew, Group 1 action for the stable. Let's kick off with Manawatu size produce days. A couple there with Rip Roar and Aprilia as well. How they prepare?
Yeah, great. Obviously 2 last start winners coming out of good races, and I think they'll progress further.
It is a step up for them both. What are you expecting of them measuring up at a better level?
Yeah, absolutely it is. I think a lot of it will come down to track conditions on the day. I think any rain on the day or thereabouts would certainly help Rip Roar. I think he'll appreciate a bit of given the ground. Aprilia, she was effective on top of the ground, and I think for her to stretch out to a strong 1400 metres, she'd probably need a good track.
Let's talk about her. Obviously a really good win last time out. What about her preparation? How's it gone?
Yeah, really well. She showed a lot early, like right the way through. She won a couple of trials early on. It was a little bit disappointing on debut on the poly track, so we gave her a little freshen up, took her for a trip to the Avondale trials, and she sort of got back to her better form, and yeah, she's just progressed well since then.
Rip Roar's preparation on the track this week as well?
Yeah, we've given him a pretty soft time of it. He's a big raw type of a horse, probably not a natural 2-year-old. I think he's really going to make a lovely 3-year-old up to a mile and potentially further. So we've just kept him a little bit fresh, and he galloped with Aprilia on Tuesday morning and really couldn't split them in their work. Okay,
yeah, obviously a great family that you've had a little bit to do with as well. It'd be pretty satisfying, I'm sure, to get a Group 1 win out of it.
Yeah, absolutely it would. She's been a great producer, and hopefully this guy can sort of go on to perform as well as the other family members have.